Hello, 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 witches. Happy Halloween. Hopefully you are having a good weekend. Hopefully you had a great week. Sorry I've been MIA. I've been on vacation. And I'm going to be on vacation until Tuesday. And then everything should go back to a sense of structure. I won't say normal because this blue moon, and this season is coming to an end. These cycles are coming to an end. So some of the things that we're used to doing beforehand, especially when you take a break like I'm doing, it's not going to be there anymore, okay, for you to go back to. And nor should you, because we don't want to be repeating cycles. That's not something that we're not... We're not pushing that idea. We're pushing the idea of learning our lessons and applying them so we don't have to repeat that. So when the universe decides to test us again, we know the answer because been there, done that. I know how to solve this problem. This is not an issue, okay? So I got my Moon Oracle deck here, the Moonology deck. So we see a couple of cards for what the message is. That is hilarious. Let me get to that in a second. A couple messages that the Moon Oracle cards has for us. That's two that came out. No, that's three that came out together. So that's a maybe. Let's put that back in. Let's see what they have for us. I'm going to be doing like 3 cards from the Moonology deck and then a couple cards for Life Purpose because I feel like just psychicking this whole thing, I feel like a lot of us are going to be going through a new cycle, begin and end of a cycle and the beginning of another one. And some of us are going to go through that transition period in between the cycles, the old and then the new. It's going to get a little hazy in there. It's going to get a little confusing and conflicting because you're not necessarily going to know, or you're going to feel like you don't know what you're supposed to do next or where you're supposed to be going with this and how you're supposed to be moving. So we're going to get into that as well. So I have the Life Purpose Oracle cards here. So to give some of us some insight on what to be looking forward to, what to be working towards, and so we have an idea of what's headed in our direction and what we're going to. So a couple more cards from the Moonology deck. That's one. I'm taking the whole deck. One more card, please. These, I haven't used it often, so they stick together a lot. Excuse me. One more card, please. Maybe? Okay, here we go. Bottom of the deck is bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius, okay? Bring love into the situation, as in with all things that you do it in love, okay? Even if it's chastising somebody, even if it's loving yourself away from somebody, blessing them away from you, do all things in love, do no things in spite. Okay, and that way you know that your blessings, that way your blessings will come through. You won't be hindering your own blessings because you being spiteful or petty to somebody else. Like, you want to do it in love. Like, I love you. Why? Even if it's I love myself enough to be like, you don't need to be in my space. I'm going to love you away from me, okay? And a couple of, okay, that one came out. A couple of Life Purpose cards. Ow. I hit my nails. Y'all fucked my nails up earlier this week when we first got here, and I was like, Jesus, we can't start this trip like this. Look, I can't do it, all right? Because I'm just got here, can't be having no problems. All right, so while I was laughing, is the first card that popped out is prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So the moon is going to be going into Taurus right after today. So in Taurus is a fixed sign. Sorry, y'all. It's still Mercury retrograde. Technology, communication is still fucking with me, okay? So prosperity lies ahead. And I laugh because it says moon in Taurus, even though this is talking about a new moon. New moons are about manifestations and bringing things in. It's like working towards those things and building towards them, and then the full moon you receive those. At least in my practice, that's how I do it. Okay, prosperity lies ahead. I also laugh because it confirms what I've been hearing spiritually and been getting downloaded and been hearing from other readers, psychics, spiritualists, however you want to label them. This has been a reoccurring theme. So if prosperity for the majority of us are watching this, Prosperity lies ahead. Now, what that prosperity means and what it looks like may not necessarily be an abundance of money, okay? It might be an abundance of, or prosperity when it lies to, health. Maybe it's, maybe you're not like overly rich. Maybe you just have enough. You have more than enough, or you have enough for yourself. You are well taken care of, okay? Prosperity may look different for other people. Maybe it means a prosperous business, week, day, year, okay? Whatever those prosperous blessings look like for you, don't stack your blessings up according to somebody else's, okay? Don't stack your blessings up to somebody else's, because you don't know what they went through to get their blessing. They don't know what you went through to get your blessing, okay? Don't feel cheated, and don't feel like you still got a lot to go, because what you on your purpose, you on your path, and so when it's time for you to get yours, it's time for you to get yours, okay? Then we have a full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. That's interesting. So what I'm getting right off the bat is prosperity lies ahead, but after something comes to an end, it's going to come to a fiery passion end. So be aware, because we are still in Mercury retrograde. So it may be something dealing with some arguments, some like explosions, and it may be fiery as in like some passion. It's passion, basically. Aries are full of passion, okay? So it could be a passionate end, as in like a passionate, well, technically a climax is not necessarily an end. It's like the middle, and then you start heading back down. So some of y'all, some stuff is coming to a head and it's gonna burst out, okay? That makes sense. As in, it's like, it's not gonna be like a aha, I saw that coming. No, it's gonna be like what? Yeah, it's gonna be the big explosion. Some of y'all, it's gonna be the turning point, the tipping point. That's like, all right, that's it. This is my motivation. This is my purpose and my push to do what I'm supposed to be doing, where I'm supposed to be going, because fuck that, right? Maybe some of y'all, this is that push to quit that job, leave that person, that relationship, to that push to go back to school, the push to start that business, that push to do whatever it is that you need to do what's best for you and what your spirit squad wants you to do for the betterment of yourself, okay? And then last but not least, we have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn, okay? Your hard work is paying off. So keep working. You're doing what you're doing, working through this climax, because whatever your purpose is, whatever you're working on, it's going to pay off in the end, okay? It may seem bleak. It may seem like what you're doing ain't getting nowhere and that you're wasting your time, but keep pushing it because it has a purpose, okay? It's going to pay off. So let's get into some life purpose cards really, really quick so we can get some guidance on what we're supposed to be doing next, okay? Because some of us, like I said, we're going to be in a transition period of like, okay, so I know this doesn't work anymore, but what does work? Oh, bottom of the deck on the moon cards was bring love into the situation. I think I said it in the beginning. Sorry. So let's go over some life purpose cards here. We have study, reading, research, and education helps you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So do some research, okay? You have some ideas in mind. I feel like you do have some ideas in mind. You just don't know what to do with them. Maybe it's too many of them. Do some research. Maybe digging deeper into the situation will help you figure out what exactly the path is that you want to take, okay? Spiritual teacher. Okay, you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. So some of y'all maybe need to look into teaching. Maybe get a teaching certification. Maybe you want to be a Reiki master. Maybe you want to be like a chaplain, an advisor, spiritual advisor. I know it's something I want to look into, all that jazz. But it's something to maybe even work yourself up into being. Maybe you're not ready right this minute to go walk out and start teaching classes, but it's something for you to work toward, okay? That gives you a goal. These are goals, okay? Some of the stuff is what to do now. Some of the stuff is what you have a goal in mind to work up to, okay? And then you have yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. Maybe you're supposed to be studying to be a yoga teacher, okay? Maybe you are supposed to be a yoga teacher. Maybe you already are. So keep working towards that and bettering yourself in that practice. Maybe yoga is something that will help you bring you to your purpose, bring you to that point to where you have clarity in mind and you sight to where you know what you're supposed to be working towards and seeing, okay? Yoga is a spiritual practice if you do it right. And then last but not least, we have light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world, okay? So what does that mean to you? Apply it to yourself and reverberate that outwards, okay? The bottom of the deck for that one is family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. So do all things in love, again, is the message here. And I'm hearing some of us need to heal those family wounds, okay? So work on that. Love yourself and your family. Surprise, last, final card reading. One card from Rebel deck, please. So last message to sum all this up. And rebel is your word, your card. Because fuck it, okay? Fuck it. Get it done. That has been your reading, your full moon reading, your October Halloween. We're going after this blue moon reading. Hopefully this resonates with you. If it does, leave a comment down below. Like, share it. Tell me if it resonates with you. Tell me if it resonates with your cousin, sister, best friend's husband. If you want to book a personal reading, click the link in my bio. It's Witch Life Co. on Etsy. If you can't get to the link for whatever reason, if you'd like to book a personal reading, please do so on my website. And I look forward to seeing and hearing back from y'all. Have a good one.